But I hope everyone's having a really good day. I hope we're, you know, we're doing cool stuff. We all doing cool stuff. Percival's never seen any Diablo gameplay? Well, let me tell you something. It's really noisy. It's just like numbers everywhere, all over your screen, nothing but numbers. Yeah, Fell Source is kind of right. Like, well, yeah, numbers everywhere. In terms of like the designs of the games, like the only negative thing I really have to say about the design of Diablo 3 is like, if you look at the trailers for the game, and if you look at the in-game cutscenes, you know, like the big plot points where they have like these amazing, absolutely fucking incredibly well rendered animations and stuff. Everything has this like gritty, dark realism, and it carries everything across so well. And then you play the game, and like everything has this kind of it has the same kind of aesthetic that all fucking Blizzard games have. You know, like this kind of like self-lit, very bright kind of. Even if you head into the like even if you head like down into the hells or in the expansion, when you go into, you know, the is it Westmarch, I think it is, like, and you know, like the whole like undead thing, like everything's still like self-lit and kind of bright. Like there's no real darkness to any of the artwork in the actual like gameplay. That'd be my only criticism. Like in terms of the actual like art execution, like it's all executed insanely well. Like it's like every Blizzard game you could ever imagine. You know, like their artwork is second to none in terms of like how well it's made. I just personally didn't like the style that much. But the game itself is, well, you know, like I go back to it every now and again, and I play it for a bit, and just, you know, lose a week or so to the grind. Thanks, Booth. You're the best. You're the best around.
Yeah. You accidentally tagged someone instead of putting everyone.
Nice.
I like to look at you from a distance. I like when you scream in my face, afraid to say the right words, the right order, so they make sense to a person with such grace. What if my dreams don't become reality? Is my life just a big mistake? Will I be happy for the times I had? Or would I reconsider and recalculate?
Problem with listening to the music that I like listening to is I want to sing along, but nobody else wants that.
Just do it. When
Nope.
you're dead, you're allowed to be embarrassing.
Just all day, every day.
Come on, you embarrass your kids. You can embarrass the stream.
That's okay. I won't subject anyone to that. Can I sing? I cannot sing. I can play guitar, but I cannot sing.
They all want you to sing. Come on.
It's not happening. It's not gonna happen, guys. Oh hey, Omega's not here. Everyone start donating.
Yeah, you can do irresponsible donation.
Yeah, you can donate whatever the hell you want now. Omega's not here to tell you off.
Yeah, you can donate 11 biddies.
That's the first thing. The first thing that happened in this stream is Percival came in and donated 11 bits.
Like he normally does.
Well, I don't normally pay attention to chat, so.
That's like his trademark. Just come in, donate 11 bits, and just does his own thing. I think that's a very important question.
What's that?
Will this game be canon in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
I'm gonna go and email Kevin Feige like right now. We can make that happen, I think.
Well, yeah, they got it into Fortnite. No reason they can't do it to this. Damn. Jahaman 500 biddies.
Oh yeah,
Very,
thanks man.
That's very irresponsible.
Very
I would
irresponsible.
definitely tell Omega, like,
Very irresponsible.
bannable offense.
I'm thinking about putting up like an Amazon wish list for the people that want to be really generous.
Amazon wish list.
Yeah. You can attach like an Amazon wish list to the stream, so that if people don't want to donate money because they don't know what you're going to spend the money on, they can just buy an item off the wish list and it gets delivered to me. I feel like that could be really fun.
What? So you set up like your own wish list and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Then they donate money towards it? Or
No, they don't. They don't donate money towards it. They literally just go, "Oh, I'll buy that for him," and then it shows up on my doorstep. and it'll be stupid shit as well. Like it'll be like fucking like little pots of paint, so I can paint my miniatures and you know.
Paint your miniature.
Warhammer stuff.
I was thinking Warhammer, but you know.
Yeah. Maybe I'll put a Cintiq on there. See if anyone just decides to buy it for giggles. Yeah, man. We do not have a Patreon yet. We will be setting up a Patreon when we're ready to start taking like proper donations and stuff. Basically, when we have something that we can sell, then we'll start doing like some form of crowdfunding. It might not even be a Patreon. It might be we might just literally just start selling like founders packs or whatever. Like we haven't worked that kind of stuff out yet.
Smell of beef. Alright, Booth died.
Booth died.
Yep.
Nope.
rip.
No. Hey Booth, what's up, man?
Oh, dying. 100 bodyweight squats, man. Oh,
Oof.
Get them glutes going.
Fucking never skip leg day, man.
leg day is what it's all about.
I fucking love leg day.
That's my warm up for leg day though. It's usually 100 bodyweight squats, then it's into whatever you're gonna do. But I do 100 bodyweight squats usually every other day.
Nice.
Be fun.
That's why you got calves of steel, man.
No, that had more to do with genetics and being a catcher for a long time. So.
I've been told my calves are really, really nice to look at from behind.
There you go.
Like, it's literally just like playing rugby a lot in my early years.
There you go. So we are on Theo today, correct?
We are on Theo today.
Excellent. What are we doing with Theo?
We're making Theo's armor. I feel like, well, so like I put a vote in the thing earlier in Discord earlier, asking people if I should work on Jungle Boss Guy or on Theo, and Theo won by a landslide. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Okay.
Yeah.
183 people wanted Theo, 24 wanted Jungle Boss, and 182 people said, "Shut the fuck up, Liam, get to work, asshole."
Yep.
Well, okay. There we go.
Yep.
So I
It's
guess
my own fault really for having that as an option on the poll, but you know.
Yeah, there you go. If you open yourself up to it, that's what happens.
You know.
I mean, it was still second option, so Theo was still winning.
There you go.
So you didn't have to get work straight away. Alright, I look away for 2 seconds and people are talking about condoms.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a mature stream. They can talk about whatever they want.
No, to put it on your wish list.
Oh, well, I mean, nah,
You need a question.
no.
Theo's-
We likes it raw and wriggling.
Oh god. Come on, I'm still innocent here.
It might be funny to plug the fact that he actually said, "Give it to us raw."
yeah, exactly.
Wait, Lisa Taker?
Did you just call me a tater?
Taker.
Oh.
What
No,
is
Lee is not. Lee is not.
Have you ever tried it?
Can neither confirm or deny this.
I'll take that as a yes.
Take it however you want.
Alright, we'll take it.
I bet you do.
Raw and wriggling.
How many
Yeah.
more hours do you reckon's left on Theo?
I don't know. I haven't
About
really been keeping count.
160?
So. All of them. All of the hours.
All of the hours. There you go.
Yeah, I haven't really been keeping count.
Where is everyone today? There's like no one in.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was thinking.
No idea.
No Omega, I think he's working. Everyone else just
Playing games.
disappeared. Yeah. It's like Shikar's
Yeah.
not even online. Barely any sound engineers are online.
Yep.
Only the important one.
We do, as far as I know, I believe we have a new addition to the sound team coming.
Oh, neat.
Ooh.
So yeah, he's a SFX guy. Like, literally, that's what he does. So we are super excited.
We as in you, or?
Oh, the audience. Definitely for me.
Yeah, it cuts you half your workload.
Oh gosh, it cuts more than that. I mean, I've been sitting here contemplating recently, going, is it okay for me to shell out $3,000 just to go get a good decent sound design library? So it's I mean, that stuff is.
How's it going with WYs, by the way?
Everything is good so far. I think we're gonna wait till we get this other gentleman in and find out. There's Omega.
Yeah.
And find out.
Right,
Then
we can stop being awkward.
once he starts his work, he's incredibly familiar with WYs, and there is no training needed. And once we start inputting assets, and he'll get feedback from his license, and find out, well, get feedback from his key, and they'll basically say, okay, this is what we need in order to
Yeah, sure.
for your guys' licensure needs or whatever. So that's it.
How's it going, Omega?
Oh, good. I was taking a nap.
Did you eat today?
Mm-hmm.
Good, good.
You literally just woke up, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you eat, dude? What'd you eat?
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
Mm.
Cracker Barrel. Relax.
Don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Sounds
what
nice
is
though.
it?
It's a southern style restaurant here in the States. It's not bad.
I mean, most southern style things are half decent anyway.
Yes, they are.
And I'm a
You
really
can
fussy
You can watch plenty of videos of people from the UK eating American southern food, and everybody just like, what the hell is this? This is awesome.
Like, Omega, we do have a mineral on our hands. Jahaman donated 500 bits. I think you need to.
Oh, somebody's trying to fight.
To be fair, I did
That's what
encourage
I
it.
mean.
I was like, since Omega's not here.
Yeah, I got thinking about it. I was like, okay, we're doing this today. Alright. Alright, good. It's on. And open your Google Calendar. We're gonna have to fight there.
I'll fight you anytime because I'll just fucking murder you. I have approached this a little bit wrong. That's okay though.
How did you approach it wrong?
Don't worry, I got this.
Like, to anyone, that looks fine. Like,
Not to me.
does that matter?
This band puts on an amazing
Sorry
show.
about
by
that,
the way.
guys.
Just thought I should let you all know.
This band?
This band, Five Finger Death Punch,
I was gonna say, I recognise the.
absolutely incredible live show.
What is the UK's firework policy?
What is the UK's firework policy?
Gotta be at least
Don't be a
8,
jackass.
And it can't go off past 10 o'clock or 8 o'clock.
10 o'clock, I believe.
And there cannot be any knives in the fireworks.
No, that's the fun part.
I think that's the law in every country, though.
How will they find out who put it in there?
You never know.
Well, it's not as bad as having no Kinder Egg because of the toys inside.
There you go.
We have sensible laws here. Don't put knives in the fireworks. Don't put bullets in schools. You know.
Vintage
That's a
Gundam.
law here too, actually. Unfortunately, nobody listens to it.
Yeah, at least we pay attention to the rules.
That's really cool. That's really cool. The state should figure out how do we make people obey the laws. So is this okay? So are you marking out an area where you'll just like build on from there?
Kind of. I'm marking out the area where the padding that's just under the armor is going to go.
Oh, okay.
Hi all. Wow, the music is so much better now.
That's right. Saturday's stream is probably going to be like retro synthwave or something. I like to mix it up. Retro synthwave, for those that don't know but who have played the game and just didn't know that that was the style of music, is Hotline Miami.
I never played that.
Oh man, it's such a good game.
Am I missing out?
You really are.
Alright.
Hotline Miami was made with Game Maker.
It's been interesting listening to the discussions about what's going to take place with announcer packs. I did not realize that we weren't as transparent, even with the team, as we should have been.
What do you mean?
So there's been a lot of discussions about the things that we should and should not include in an announcer pack, but it wasn't known until like I think literally today that the announcer packs were actually purchasable, that they weren't required. And so the announcer packs that ship the games with the game will
Good lord.
Before I go. God,
Around and
I've even
around.
got an emote about it. Yeah.
Fight me on the streets in the hall. You're gonna have to wait in line after Jaha, man.
Andy
Anyway.
and Boo.
Booth hasn't donated irresponsibly.
Boo is just irresponsible.
Yeah,
Aren't you, Boo?
That's what it is.
but that's not an irresponsible donation.
I donate my time irresponsibly.
Like Senator Sarat, how are you doing? Oh gosh, man. Buzz Lightyear tail. I support it. I can get behind that. That armor is thick.
Yeah.
Whoa, Luke. I need you to calm down a little bit. Like, whoa there, friend. You might need to slow down.
You
Was
doing?
on Finding Nemo? Hey, hey. Crabs.
Never heard this cover before. Magusta.
It's from that Metallica track was from their Garage Day Revisited, I think, album.
I don't even have the music on. Which one is it? Turn the page.
Oh, that one was
Tuesday.
a very good question because it's like not there anymore. I mean, Stone Cold Crazy.
Oh, there you go.
Hi.
Well, hello, hello.
Good morning.
How are you doing, Oni?
Oni-chan! What up, man?
Oni's in the John? What?
How goes the stream so far?
It's going good. I just got here.
Omega is
Because
very
there was,
sleepy.
there was no announcement today.
Yes,
I-
seriously, is nobody still not announced?
I
Yeah, Boo
announced
did
it.
Yeah, I made a makeshift one into the notification one,
Okay.
the community events. Put the slide until boosting.
Uh-oh. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
So, jetpack.
No.
Jetpack confirmed for.
Everybody's like, hang on, we're getting jetpacks. Jahaman says, Oni-chan!
Chan!
Looks
No,
like the,
I'm not Oni-chan.
you're Oni-chan to me. I thought you Oni-chan all the time.
I am, however, one thing right now.
Tired.
Drunk as hell.
Oh,
Rip Boo.
Been hitting the
oh,
poutine
you
hard.
No, I've...
Oh,
I've
sorry,
had
you're
one-
Canadian, right? Maple syrup. You've been hitting the maple syrup.
No, I'm on like my 5th can of beer.
Only fifth. God, lightweight.
I am a lightweight, but the other point is I don't drink. So
I don't know. We have evidence right now to the contrary.
I'm having one. I'm having one of those days. I'm having a rough day.
Oh, sorry to hear that, man.
Well,
Like,
we got the stream going, so
All my assets got frozen this morning.
oh,
Well, it is cold in Canada.
Not a Canadian pun, dude. For the next week and a half, I'm broke as hell.
Oh, sorry to hear that, man.
party.
All because somebody opened a credit card in my name. Put me $30,000 in debt.
Well, that sounds horrific.
Like how? What?
I've got to be honest, man. I could run up $30,000 in like an hour. So. That's just on software licenses.
So we're still working on Theo, right?
You say still. This is the
Jetpack
first.
confirmed?
No, it's not a jetpack.
This is no one in the chat.
That's a jetpack.
Not a jetpack.
Oh, apparently I'm loved. Feels good, man.
let's see.
You can deny it all you want. The community has spoken. That's a jetpack.
The
I
community
did
is
listen to
fucking
how
wrong.
you I know you said there's verticality, but not that much. Will there be wall runs? I don't know, mechanic.
What?
Will there be wall runs?
Mechanics!
Well,
I don't think in a MOBA we have the ability to put in a wall running mechanic.
Yeah, we do.
wait about getting all Assassin's Creed on that shit.
We can do that
Straight
stuff.
up over
That's easy.
Yeah.
I mean, we're probably not gonna, but we could.
Let's see.
Yeah, in the same way you can stick like £100 price tag on it. It's not gonna happen. Or is it?
Everybody's like donate for Oni. Oh, sorry, Oni, that's awful.
Oni, you are loved.
Yeah.
Kinda jealous.
I'm talking about we love you too, girl.
Nah.
No, we don't.
People don't love me. I'm like tolerated at best.
Wait, I love you.
On a non-my-life related topic, once we have Theo down pat, do we have any concept of who we're going to move on to next?
After Theo, I'm working on a crazy Molotov cocktail throw-in, turret drop-in, fat dwarf on a beer-powered helicopter.
So
Quality
Torbjorn
content.
or Corky. Most people are Corky.
I don't think Corky's drunk.
Huh?
I don't think Corky drops Molotovs.
No, but he flies in the little aeroplane.
He's on a helicopter.
Yeah.
This
He
is
can throw Molotovs.
a Zeppelin.
That phosphorus bomb could technically be a Molotov.
This is Zeppelin. That's
Well,
a
I mean,
Zeppelin.
what's a Molotov other than just a fire bomb, which is basically phosphorus? Like, you know?
Heartburger. Wow, that sounds tight, almighty.
So yeah, that's actually basically it's a character that I've wanted to make for a while, and it's very, very, very heavily based on Warhammer lore, and that's because it's a memorial piece to a friend of mine who passed away very suddenly a couple of years ago. And basically ever since then I've kind of said to myself, like, I want to do it, I just need to have the time to do it. And now I have the time to do it, but obviously, you know, I have to do work for Visionary Games, and I was talking to Golden Week and a couple of the other guys about, like, if there's any way that I could do it and have it put into the game, so that I'm not, like, wasting time.
Make it a bit more personal.
Well, it's more a case of like if I'm working on that then like I'm not working on stuff that's going into the game, right? And you know we have a lot of stuff to do, a lot of stuff to get into the game and everything. So I figured I should probably find some way to make it work. And we think we've figured out a kind of kit that could be kind of fun for the whole thing as well. And just be like really fucking out there and wild and just like, yeah, like kind of insane.
Honey, do you speak dwarf?
No.
Okay, brush up on your dwarven.
I don't get it.
Dwarven is language in the Dungeons game with the dragon.
Wow, your campaign has a dungeon and a dragon?
I know, man. We're working real hard. We got
Like-
all the good
Like
stuff.
what?
Because of budget cuts, there's no dragon.
So I remember one of my very earliest games of D&D, and not really fully understanding how to play the game or anything.
What is this board game? Yeah.
Like the pen and
Or is
paper,
it-
full-on pen and paper type
right.
thing, and it was like an after-school club kind of thing, which was weird because like when I was at school, like I played the drums, I played the guitar, I was in the rugby team. Like I was absolutely not the kind of guy that people would go like, oh yeah, that guy, he's in like some geeky after-school Dungeons and Dragons club. But I totally was, totally into all of that shit. Yeah, like I remember what was it we tried to do? Like, my character had a high language skill, and there was a wizard in the party as well. And what we were trying to do was like we were trying to sneak past this like goblin encampment, and we failed. And a goblin guard was like he'd spotted me, and I was like, wait, I have a high language skill. I'm going to try and speak to him in Goblin. And the dungeon master was like, you don't know how to speak Goblin. Yes, you have a high language skill, but you don't know how to speak Goblin. And I was like, let me try anyway. so he was like, you're gonna need like 2 natural 20s for this to work. Nevertheless, I failed, and he was like, he was like, you basically make a bunch of like racist guttural grunting noises at this goblin. And the goblin gets like really offended and upset and everything, and he's about to run off and shout at his guards. But like other people in your team still have stuff that they can do this turn. What are you going to do? And so the wizard goes, I'm going to cast an illusion spell to try and convince him that we're on his side, so that he won't go and tell everyone else, and so we can just walk past the camp. And he's like, okay, what kind of spell do you want to do? He's like, I don't know, maybe make an image of a goblin god like appear in front of him and like tell him that we're all right and everything. And he rolled a 19, so not quite high enough to get the perfect spell, right? And fucking the dungeon master, just being the asshole that he was like, so you cast the spell, and a giant head, like a giant goblin god head, appears in front of this poor little goblin, and scares the shit out of him, and he just starts screaming, goes insane, like starts setting fire to things randomly. Just like it's like, okay, thanks, man.
Wait, what? Like, what were you playing? By a 3.5?
Yeah. What? Hey, I'm old, okay?
I was making sure because
That was the only good edition.
it's like, I rolled a 19. Well, you still failed. Oh, well.
Yeah, well, you need to consider, like, this was literally our first campaign. We were all like all of our heroes were absolutely fresh and new and didn't know shit, right? And it was like, I want to cast an illusion of a goblin god head that's going to talk to this goblin and tell him that everything's okay and that we're on his side. Like,
Well, yeah.
that's a very specific spell, right? Like,
Yeah, but with a 19, I don't think you'd fail that bad.
well, no. Well, that's the thing. He was like, you didn't really fail because you cast the spell that you wanted to cast. It just didn't have the intended effect on the goblin.
Like you just can't make the head. You don't like what is it? Was he casting like a level like 0 spell? Was he casting a cantrip?
Yes, yeah, literally, it was just like, yeah, just gonna cast fucking illusion spell. And I'll be honest, I literally like I think I've played like 2 D&D campaigns since then. So. I do want to get back
D&D
into
fun.
D&D though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like D&D. D&D is a fun game to play with
When we
people.
do a meetup, we can play it.
You can play it online. Just use Roll20.
What's up?
You just Google it. It's like an online like tabletop to play to play the D&D on.
There's a Steam program that does something similar as well, isn't there? Like
Yeah, but it's kind of
lets you,
garbage.
like lets you like actually design maps and stuff and.
Oh yeah, if you mean Fantasy Grounds, that's kind of garbage. But if you mean the other thing, Dungeon Painter is a good program. See you, Jahan. Have a nice day.
Catch you later, man. Thanks for coming along.
I know I'm not gonna scare you, but he sounds high as shit. Well, you know what?
Sleep is the best.
You
drug.
don't know my life. You don't know my story.
Sleep is the best drug. Like, I could get high on sleep. Like, and the thing is, like, it's addictive as well. The more sleep I have, the more I want to do it.
That is probably the best thing about sleep.
Just walking into the hospital. Man, I need a coma. I need a coma. Could you hook me up?
Can you hook me up? Can you just hook me up with a coma right now?
Self-induced. I just need it. I know one was here yesterday, but
Come on, man! I need that coma down.
Hey, Ozzy. What's up? What do you know in chat?
Who? What?
Oswald's in
Oswald.
chat.
Oswald's a
He's not
butt. No, I think Oswald's like
Yeah.
transferring between jobs at the moment or something.
here.
Probably at work. He's probably being a naughty boy.
Like normal.
Oswald's always a naughty boy.
Cool.
Yeah, I called him out on that. What you gonna do?
Just the way you said it.
Is the dwarf based on Karajan overlords or the Free Slayers? I would assume Karajan overlords for the airships.
It's gonna be what are they calling it now? The time of legends, like basically like before the end of the world.
It's the end of the world. The withdrawal is terrible too. Oh, for sleep, yeah.
Yeah, oversleep sucks. I love the body's natural response to having too much of the thing that should make you not tired is to make you really fucking tired.
This isn't right. This isn't right. Why am I not tired?
Like that, it's like that meme. It's like fucking, yo, I ate the healthy stuff, I drank the watery thing, I did the exercise stuff. Now make the happy hormone, you bastard. Make that happy chemical. God damn it.
Like, make it do. Ozzy isn't having an IPA today. He's having an APA.
What's the difference?
Asian pale ale?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I'm not versed in the the alcoholic beverage.
Language of beer.
Yeah, that thing.
Alcohol.
American pale ale, bruv.
Oh, okay.
With extra freedom.
So, yeah.
Oh man.
So I hear some guy at a bank in America got fired for being racist for having a statue of Michonne on his desk with two zombie slave thingies.
You mean the statue that they sell?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
Some lady came in and was like, "That's racist,"
Oh,
and then complained to his manager, and he got fired.
it's Michonne. She's like one of the strongest female characters. She's an effing katana, man.
I know,
If
right?
anything, she's the one you want. She's the second most likable character. Like, just equal these things.
People are just dumb. That's all it is.
I gave up on
People are dumb.
Walking Dead after Glenn.
I didn't even give it to that point.
Yeah, me neither.
Glenn's actor, they made a post on Twitter where he was just like hugging everybody. He's like, bye, bye, bye. And then and he got to the guy that killed him and he was just like,
There's a really good series is Into the Badlands. It's only got 3 seasons. The first season is only 6 episodes because they weren't sure it was going to be good, or they weren't sure it was going to do well, rather. Yeah, the second season and the third season, I think they're both supposed to have like 10 episodes each, but the third season is still being made or is still like running. And it's fucking cool. It's a really fucking cool series. It's basically a post-apocalyptic dystopian kung fu TV show where everyone has like swords and crossbows and stuff. Like no one really has guns, and they're all like the Badlands are basically run by 6 barons, and each baron controls a different natural resource. So like, and like the main character of the story works for a baron who owns a poppy field and basically just like distributes opium to everyone. It's fucking cool.
I don't think I can spoil Skyrim anymore, right?
What do you mean spoil it?
Like the story. I don't think I can do that anymore.
Oh, probably not. I mean, like, if anyone hasn't finished it, it's kind of like it's outside of the, I guess, statute of limitations on spoilers.
It's come to every platform. If you haven't played it, that's your fault.
Yeah, you can play Skyrim on your fucking digital camera, you know, like.
Skyrim's the new will it do a port to do like.
Yep.
Import to Switch.
Yeah, no, I beat like the final story for Skyrim like last night or the night before last night, and I was like, man, that last boss was real easy. Like it was supposed to be like, I guess I thought it would have been harder because they like built it up to be like, oh man, this guy's like super difficult. He steals the dragons that you kill and all this other stuff, and I was like, oh man.
Did you When did you try and do the side quest with the good dragon Parthenax?
Yeah, I did his quest.
Did you save him or did you kill him?
I did. Oh, I haven't done that. Like that specific where the blades are like, hey, you need to kill Parthenax. We can't help you anymore.
Swear to God, man! Like, fuck the blades. Seriously.
I was sitting there like, okay, listen here, thought bags.
Like, literally, like, Parthenax raises quite possibly the most astute question that could be asked in that kind of, like, genre.
I haven't done it yet.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, it was like...
Statute of limitation on spoilers is over, so...
I can still get there. But yeah, no, because, like, because I was over here, because I wasn't ready for the civil... like meeting that they had. They're like, okay, you need to get these two people to come together and like have a truce. And I was just like, I wasn't paying that much attention, so okay, I'll try my best. So I walk in.
Fuck's a truce. This is Skyrim, motherfucker. You're gonna die.
And I was just sitting here and just like, well, like. They're like, okay, so we want this country for this other country, for Riften. And I'm sitting here, personally, I'm like, dude, you don't want Riften. Trust me,
that's not a thing that you want.
You don't want that. You don't want those problems. Like Riften's got an entire thieves guild, like a whole thieves guild, just messing up the whole city, like killing people. I know, I'm part of it.
There is nothing about that place that you want to be part of. Believe me.
They're like, I was like, you can like you want Dawnstar. You want Dawnstar. Dawnstar's got like a nice little like museum. I killed the dude that owns it, but he's got a whole nice museum that somebody else can inherit. It's got like a nice little like port. Like you can use like you guys want Dawnstar. You don't want Riften. And they're like no, we want Riften because it's got like war significance. Like we're here so that you guys stop that thing. Like maybe like seriously though, I'm telling you, like that's the only point I'm thinking of. I'm thinking like you guys don't want Riften because it's kind of terrible. It's got a thieves guild. The place is in poverty. Everybody's stealing from everybody. You want Dawnstar. It's like up and coming. And they're like, I see you're just on their side.
No, we're gonna gentrify.
And I'm like, no, seriously, I'm doing you a favor. You want Dawnstar. And then they're like, okay, whatever you say. And they're like, well, we think that they should pay for killing all these people in this like huge massacre. I'm like, that seems fair. That seems like okay. Like, no, you guys, you're getting Dawnstar, this nice up and coming indie location. And then they're like, we didn't do that, so we don't think we should pay. I'm like, no, you guys are gonna pay.
That's not how it works.
You guys are gonna pay. Like, I wasn't paying close enough attention to the story to even remember what one of these places is. You're gonna pay for that murder, guys. Like, let's be real. And they're getting mad. Everybody's like, I feel like they got out of the deal. I hope you know what you're doing, Dragonborn. I'm like, I really don't.
look, I just kind of like a couple of days ago figured out that I can eat dragon souls, and basically all I'm good at is like murdering shit. Diplomacy is not a strong suit.
Like, when I walked in, I just thought we were gonna just talk about our problems and get things out in the open. I didn't think you guys were gonna turn it into like, hey, we're trading land and it's up to you, Dragonborn, to decide what we're getting, because I don't even remember the names of one of these cities that you guys want. I just know that you don't want this city.
We built this city. We built this city on dragon souls.
The only reason why I even knew what Dawnstar was because I randomly just did the quest there. But yeah, no, then after that meeting, like right after I finished, I'm feeling good about myself. I'm like, okay, I think no matter how I would have ended it, somebody would have felt like I was trying to like screw them over. So I think they did good this way. They said they can make it work. And they're like, then so the blades come to you like, hey guys, I didn't know you guys were here. What's up? How you been? How you doing? You having fun in the old blades like area where I got my armor that I use primarily? Then they're like, okay, so we need to talk about the dragon up at the top of the thing that's been teaching you stuff, and that leads the entire order of people that have helping you with your destiny. He's done a lot of crimes. We're gonna need you to kill him. I'm sorry.
It's at that point you just literally flip the bird at the blades. it's like, how about, and hear me out on this one. How about you all just take a seat?
Like, how about you guys just take several seats somewhere? And I was like, and I'm sorry, like he's committed to just too many crimes, and like it doesn't matter what he tries to do to fix them. He's just a bad dude.
I disagree. Like he comes, he busts out with some shit like, isn't it better to like, is it better to be born good or to like fight through your natural evil nature and like learn to be good? And I'm just like, you know what, man? That's tight.
And I was always of that. But so I was just sitting over here, and Blake's like, nah, he did too much. Just like, and then they have the audacity to give me an ultimatum.
Fucking audacity! It's like you're all gonna tell me what to do?
I was like, do you know who I am? I'm that meeting that happened in there. I led that. I started that whole thing. You look like honestly. First of all, you came to me looking for help. Talking about if you don't kill Parthenax, we're sorry, we can't offer you any respite anymore. Like, I'm sorry, Trick? I haven't talked to you since I left that little shrine ruin area. I didn't know y'all were living there. I'm gonna need y'all to take like several seats and a chill pill and come back to me in the morning when you've cured yourself of whatever is causing your mental illness right now. Like, you're not gonna come to me any sort of way after I brought all this peace to Skyrim. I'm over here feeling myself, just feeling all good.
Have you seen that unfortunately I'm the king of Skyrim memes? Fucking amazing.
I've gotten like so many like just titles in Skyrim just from doing stuff.
I'll find a link for you.
I'll make you the Thane of my city. I don't want that. And like, what does that even get me? You can buy land. Why don't you give me land?
Here we go. Here is a link in the chat box to unfortunately I'm the High King of Skyrim.
Sorry, I've been skipping questions. Let's see. Next. Do you guys think Unleashed games will impact PPR? Not really. Just for the simple fact that we don't
care what they do?
Same game. No, it's not gonna say we don't. It's more like we're making two different projects, so we wish them the best.
Yep.
I think that's pretty much it. Because we're not like the game. We're only two like lumped together really because they're making a Paragon project and our project was made in the wake of Paragon's death, and so people kind of like see us both as Paragon revival projects. But like that's not like it's not like a competition or anything. Nobody's stopping. You can play both. You can play our game and you can play their game if they make it.
No, you can't. Don't tell people that. You don't understand how business works, do you?
I mean, like people have time. They can just choose. They're gonna choose anyway.
Nah. Swear to God, if this game like goes big or whatever, and I catch you playing someone else's game, I'ma slap you.
Walk up to the convention appearance with a brain leash shirt on. Like, oh man, I really love your guys' game. Can I have your autograph? Of course, like.
Man, it's gonna be like the fucking Thunderdome.
Is that a vest or armor? Is it just armor?
Which bit? This bit is like a vest shirt kind of thing. This bit is padding. This bit is armor.
Hey, I need you to store the furniture. Omega, just wait until you fight the Dragon Priest. I have run away from my problems with the Dragon Priest. I got lost in Skyrim. And I accidentally found one of the dragon walls where it's like they teach you the word when you stare at the wall long enough.
That's how language is learned. You just fucking stare at
That's
a
how
wall
languages
until
work.
you
You stare
get
at
it.
works and energy flows into your soul, and you just know words now. But so I found one, and then I unlocked the word, and I'm like, okay, awesome. Oh, it's not what I was looking for, but I'm proud of myself for finding it. And then this giant like dragon priest like appears, and I was like level 10 at the time, and this is like a level 20 enemy.
He fucked
And
you
so
up,
I'm
didn't
like,
he?
I ran away. I got away with my word and didn't say anything. Because the word I learned was like the second part to the whirlwind dash, and I was just like, nope, peace, deuces. I ain't got time for your life and your problems. I got what I wanted. You don't have anything I want. Bye. And then just ran away, and I never saw him again. Okay, see, son of inside. I'm honored to keep employing. I'll see. Just waiting. I'm curious if it will be another Pascal jump-in performance or just a Maxwell one. Oh, for the new card coming out? I don't know. The new graphics card is coming out. Like, apparently there's...
Oh, right, yeah. I mean, Like, graphics cards can get as powerful as they want, but at the moment, most systems are going to be bottlenecked by CPU performance, and CPU performance just isn't getting any better.
So I'm not allowed to spy, so I can give you guys tips. I mean,
You can do whatever you want.
you can do what you want.
It's a
like,
free country.
It's like tips. I wouldn't really call them tips as much as I call them just like, oh, okay, thanks for...
Yeah, thanks for that thing that you've done.
Like, it's more like, okay, like, it's not like a competition, so it's just like, okay, like, if you come to us and be like, hey, Brain Dead and Unleash are doing XYZ, and I'm like, oh, good for them. I'm gonna go take a nap. I'll watch on YouTube later. I mean, actually watch, by the way, not one of those other clubs. Alright, have a good nap, Lord Cinder.
Yep. Enjoy yourself.
You know, like, I don't know, I comment on this a lot when I was playing Skyrim. I was just like, man, I have a lot of prophecies. Like, there's like a whole bunch of people in Skyrim. I'm the only person who can do all these prophecies. Like, the only one?
Yeah.
Like, over the course of me playing Skyrim, I've had like 6 prophecies that I've had to do. And it's like, they're not like normal prophecies, they're just like random prophecies that you just like happen upon.
Yeah,
like,
it's
I'm just
like
like walking down this...
And it's like, at some point, you basically just have to sit there and go, like, look, I'm sorry, but, like, these can't all be about me. I call bullshit.
Right. Like, you're just walking down the street, somebody tries to kill you, and there's like, then it somehow becomes, there's a prophecy that somebody was trying to like take over the world. Now you have to stop them because you're the one they tried to kill. I'm like, are you sure it wasn't like a misunderstanding? Or... like, I don't understand. I think I walked up into like a random temple to like some sort of... I also for some reason always ended up finding like Daedric gods, like the evil ones, and ended up helping them just because like the quest line demanded it.
Yep.
It was more like, it wasn't even that like I believed in what they were after. It was more like I didn't want the notification anymore, so I had to do some bad stuff. They're like, you have to go help the Daedric Prince of Death and Pestilence by killing like a good amount of people in this city. Well, I mean, I didn't want to do that, but the quest is already active and I want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Like, it started off like a normal quest, but man.
Literally Skyrim in a nutshell. Just like, well, you know, I'm already invested now, so sorry, random people.
Like, I've already like walked around and talked to like 3 different people in 5 different cities, so I gotta like like walk away. Like I'm already too far down into it. I can't just leave the quest undone. I can't betray the person. Like that was always my thing. I was like, I hope that I can betray the person in the end. Now that I know what's happening, I've just kind of proven myself to be not a good person.
Yeah, no, Skyrim doesn't allow for that.
Like it does sometimes, but like
It's like you're all in.
like Daedric, let's go, Daedric. Like because I was a mace user and I did this quest that was like to get like a really good mace that I never recharged ever. And so then they were just like, I always for some reason ended up helping Melek Ball for no reason. So like before I got the mace, I did the vampire quest, the vampire quest line. And when I first started it, I was like, oh man, I wanna help out the vampire hunters because that seems like something cool that I can do. And then I'm doing it, and I get through the dungeon, and then I'm like, oh, there's a girl here. Hello, girl. And like she's like, I'm a vampire. Oh, well that's nice. Did you sleep well? Like, oh, I've been trapped under the ground in that little time capsule for years and years. Uh-huh. Well, you're here now. All rested. And then she's like, okay, we need to go to my house. My father, like, locked me down there. I'm like, oh, okay. So we go back. He's like, you rescued my daughter and brought my Elder Scroll to me. I'm going to turn you into a vampire as payment for what you did. And I'm just like,
It's not really what I asked for. Just gold is
like,
fine.
it's not,
Straight up cash.
And the thing was, like, I was already a werewolf. So
Like, it's like,
am I gonna be a
we,
vampire?
like I don't accept favors. You know, just cold hard cash, or I'll murder you. You know, your choice.
Obi-Wan was like, I was like, but I'm kind of already a werewolf. Is that a problem? He's like, ah, yes, I smelt it on you. And I was like, that was how you felt? You can look in my silver eyes that are like pure indicators that I'm a werewolf? That was how you figured out you smelled me?
Yeah, all about that smell.
He was like, oh, it'll cleanse your blood and like make you. I was like, excuse you, I like being a werewolf. Thank you. I need you to not talk about my people like that. He's like, and if you choose not to, I'll let you leave, and I won't. Then say that if I see you again, you're gonna die. And then Shikar was like, no, you gotta join the vampires. It's a really good quest. It's so good. The vampires suck. I hate vampires.
Racist.
No, you don't understand. The way that they're
No. You are super racist.
To vampires, no.
Shut your whore mouth.
Vampire. I hate the mechanics of vampires because it's just like so weird. Like they do the whole like, okay, if a vampire's in the sun, they're weaker. Like, okay, I can get behind that. That's fine. I understand why. That's in line with the lore. But then they're like, you are damaged in the sunlight, but also you have to feed, or else you start going mad. So basically they start saying you have to feed, and if you don't feed, you become stronger, but you take more damage in the sunlight. But also, if you feed, you take less damage in the sunlight, but you're weaker. But you still get burned by the sunlight. And I'm like, that's just too much maintenance, man. I just want to cut some people.
With a mace.
With a mace.
This weapon that's traditionally used for bludgeoning. I want to cut bitches with it.
Look, I had edges on my mace. That's all that mattered. I was able to decapitate people with a mace, and I was just like, well, that's a feat, isn't it?
Hide. Neato burrito.
Is Gray the only person modeling? They answered you, yeah. We have two other modelers right now. Elethania, who's currently working on Freya, and Deep Field Dev, who's working on Warden. They are both wonderful modelers. Gonna be lurking? Okay, fine, time. But yeah, no, like I was doing like all these like I've never played Skyrim before this playthrough, so I never knew what was DLC content and what wasn't DLC content.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like that's kind of a cool way to play it.
So I was just like walking through, just doing stuff, and it was like, "Oh, you're doing this DLC?" And I was like, "I don't know if it's DLC or not. To me, it's just all one story."
Yeah.
And so when I finally got to like the final boss, I guess he was like the final boss of like the base game, and he was just it was such an easy boss fight to me. It was kind of unsatisfying.
Yeah.
I was just like, wow, I had harder boss fights before this fight, but like, I mean, I guess why? Because they made like a big deal about it. They're like, oh man, like he has like the power to like make armor that's like dragon hide like on, and then he can, when you're fighting him, he absorbs the souls of dragons to heal himself. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I'm scared, I'm worried, I'm upset, let's go. I just like hit him in the face a couple times and he dies.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. Is that it?
The classic way to beat the Skyrim boss, or just a Bethesda boss in general, just beat it in the face.
Well, like the thing was like the reason it was upsetting was because he didn't, like everybody else I had to run away from. Like I had to like, oh man, they're shocking me to death, or oh man, they're like summoning a whole bunch of things that I had to fight. Nah, he was running away from me.
Now what you need to do is install the mod that turns that one dragon into Macho Man Randy Savage.
Which one, Durnavir?
Alduin, is it?
Alduin?
Alduin, yeah.
The Alduin fight was more annoying than anything. Like, it was hard, yeah, but it was more like, he's flying in the air and I have to try to hit him in the face with a shout. But he's not standing still. So I have to try to aim at him.
Even more frustrating when he's Macho Man Randy Savage.
He's like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
Oh man, there was a shout that I never got. They said there was like a meteor shower shout. I want to find that. He's always disappointing regardless. I mean, they built him up though. Like, his tower was harder than he was. Like, they like sent you on like this entire quest line. They're like, you have to go like find these books, and when you read them, you are grabbed by the soul and teleported to this other place. And you're helping like the Daedric Lord of Fate and Time. And you have to get him to get this entire race of people to give him his secrets so he'll help you. They set up like it was going to be something you should be afraid of. And then you finally fight him and then you're just like, oh, well, I probably could have done this without this whole quest line. I could have just walked up the tower. It's called it a day. I had fun though, it was fun. I will say the only thing I didn't like about like getting up to him was that whenever, because you don't die in the normal way on that last section. The way they do is like when you're reading the book, if you die in the book, they just kick you out and then you can reread it again and just go on. But they made it for some reason, or like I guess it may have been a bug, where it's like if you got kicked out and you had a spell attached, like it just disabled your spell. Like you had to re-equip your spell if you wanted to use it. We need at least one guy with long hair. I think you wanted to make a long hair dude. Just have it blowing in the breeze.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the super hypersexualized vampire guy is gonna have long hair.
Can we just animate his hair so that even when there's no wind, it's just always blowing?
Yeah. kind of like Pocahontas in the new Wreck-It Ralph 2 trailer.
Yeah. I was like, oh.
She's got the colours of the wind going on. Yeah.
Oh man, I love that trailer. I love that whole like Cinderella breaking her glass slipper and threatening to use it as a shank that just made the whole. That made the whole.
Like Cinderella's ready to fucking cut a bitch, you know? Just
like Cinderella doesn't play around. Cinderella will cut you if she needs to.
Yeah.
Like all the princesses are just like. Mm.
The only problem I have with it is like one of the biggest reasons Wreck-It Ralph 1 worked was that all of the major characters from other IPs were just cameos. They were just like really short in-out cameos. You know, like Sonic like appearing on a thing saying, you know, like, oh yeah, make sure you've got enough rings when you go into this other place or whatever. Or like you know, like or the meeting where they're all like all the bad guys are meeting up and everything. Like that kind of stuff was cool because it worked. It was really quick and then it was over, and the story was about you know, these people. Yeah, exactly. And I don't know, like the whole like going to Disneyland film when it's a Disney movie is like, come on.
Well, I mean that scene is like basically as long as the villain's therapy session thing
that we know of.
So, I mean, so it may not even be that much. Like they may have just like switched scenes right after that. That scene was great. The Mulan like flew across the room to get her. I was like, okay, Mulan. They even brought back a lot of the original voice actresses for that too, which I thought was cool. They brought back like Mandy Moore for Rapunzel. They brought back Idina Menzel for Elsa, and all the other. They had a lot of the older princesses revoiced by new people, but yeah, like most of the new ones, they brought them back. I thought that was really nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say they probably have difficulty finding the voice actors for like fucking Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, really Cinderella and stuff.
My daughter loved Snow White, just like ho, 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 ho.
Yeah, it's like just at the end, just like, okay, Snow, hi. I like how whenever like they're not in their own movies, they always have to like portray the Disney princesses are just like hanging out in this one room.
Yep.
like they all just hang out in this room and then they just never leave and they're fine with that. Like where are your husbands, girls? like I'm
well,
not
from
saying
the sounds
you
of
need
it,
them.
they fucking hate their husbands.
Yeah, like I'm just like, where are you? Like they're just all sitting in this like little room. We just don't know where the husbands went. Like every time they make these jokes, I want to know where the husbands are. Like, is this?
I'm
is this, like, a normal
also
thing?
like really annoyed that fucking Rapunzel has long hair again.
Oh yeah, after she cut it.
Yeah, that really fucks me off. I don't know why. I'm just like, come on.
I think they try to like make it seem like
well,
the princesses know it's a movie.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, like, so here's the thing, right? Rapunzel is the one that asks, like, does everyone think that all your problems like were solved when a big strong guy came along? And it's like, excuse me, bitch. That only happened to you after your hair was cut, so you don't know shit.
Before then, she was super independent. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I was like, I think though, like, I don't know when this is supposed to take place though, like where it is in the continuity. Like, I don't know if it was like before this movie's supposed to take place supposedly before they announced Rapunzel's movie.
Is it? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just assuming that's why. Or like they're trying to go for the whole like, oh, the characters know it's a movie kind of route, and they just cut it for that scene, and then it came back after the movie was over.
Maybe I'm just being salty for no reason. I don't know.
Can we have a hero inspired by Dovahkiin? His abilities centered by shouting. With the amount of cooldown on the Dovahkiin shouts, I'm not sure. We can definitely try something. Everybody laughed. It's just me and you. I'm sorry. I think I was talking too much.
That's okay.
Let's see. I never asked. How many years of practice and learning does it take to be at this level of work?
Too fucking many. I've been doing this for like nearly 10 years.
Omega, you should take down the Ebony Warrior for a true fight in Skyrim. I still run away from my problems. Like, after I beat the story, only thing left was, like, there's like, only, like, some side stuff left. So, I think I'm gonna, like, just put Skyrim on hold for, like, a while until I get the urge to play, like, a mod or something and just go into, like, Fallout. Just because the style is different and I would like to try finishing one.
We should play some Diablo 3 or something.
Look at Diablo 3, I haven't.
Completely different style of game.
I never actually finished the story of Diablo 3.
Oh,
and by that I mean, like,
it's really easy.
I finished the story, but I don't know what the story is. Because when I played it with my friends, they were so concerned with, like, just getting through the story, getting me to the point where we could all just do, like, the after story stuff.
The loot farm, yeah.
Yeah, so I was just like, they're like, just skip it, just go. I'm like, oh, I want to know what's happening. I want to know why we're fighting.
I can give you the abridged version if you like.
I mean, if we're gonna play it, might as well just watch the story.
Well, I don't really want to watch the story. I'll give you the abridged version.
Okay.
So, there's like a disagreement in heaven as to whether or not like angels should be helping out humans or not. And Black Jesus is all like, look.
Stop.
No, for real. He's legitimately Black Jesus because he's all like, look. Humans are the only path to defeating the primevals for once and for all, right? So he's like, you know, like if you guys ain't gonna help, well, fuck it, I don't want to be an archangel anymore. So he rips off his wings and falls to Earth, and that's the big meteor. And the big meteor crashes through the fucking cathedral and brings all the undead and shit to life. And then like,
you didn't plan that out well.
and then like this witch, Adria, she's a complete cunt. She was basically playing the long con over the course of like 3 games, where she fucked the Wanderer from the second game. Like she figured out who he was, fucked him, got pregnant with his kid, and then like you spend half the game like traipsing this kid around because she's pretty good with a bow apparently, and she's cute, you know, the whole deal. So you like traipse her around and everything, trying to solve the problem with the primevals coming back, and then Adria's all like, "Oh yeah, surprise! I'm going to use your blood to resurrect Diablo." And so like this girl is like fucking dead now. So you know, like saving her and running around with her and everything was all pointless. And Diablo comes back, fucks over heaven, and then you beat him. And then one of the other archangels, who was all like, "Oh yeah, there's only one way to beat the burning hells for once and for all, and that's to you know, corrupt the already corrupted soulstone and make it so that anything that has demon blood, which includes every human on Earth, fucking dies." So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's what the expansion's about. Yeah. And you go and stop that shit in quick time, you know. Black Jesus is literally, he's like, you need to stop this, otherwise everyone's gonna die.
Like Cookie Tyrael? We need to have a conversation about
Tyrael.
this.
Yeah.
We need to.
Come on. That's what he is. And then, well, hang on. Is it right to call him Black Jesus? Because Jesus was already black.
I don't know, because he's an angel. That's.
Oh, there you go. Well, he's not just any angel. The Archangel of Justice.
He's an angel. They're all angels. They didn't establish that there was like any bigger angel in the story. I know that much.
Well,
they're just like, we're all angels.
He's part of the Anguirus Council, right?
Let's see. A hero inspired with Skyrim's Ebony Warrior will be even better. He has a lot of moves for kit right now. I checked. I always saw the Ebony stuff, and I always wanted to take it, but I'm the type of person who's a hoarder.
How's it going, guys?
Hey,
welcome back, Booth.
I'm a hoarder, so whenever I play video games, I have to walk around with every single item I've ever found in life until they tell me that I can't.
Oh, are you kidding me? I remember from playing Oblivion, I had, the armor that they make for you after you completed the main quests and shut all the gates. I kept that armor. I kept the Umbra armor. There was a really unique set of ebony armor that I kept in there. I had so much stuff. It was ridiculous. And so much draconic stuff. It was ridiculous as well.
Can we have a master? Can we have a master inspired by my sexual fantasies? You can definitely make a character sheet for it.
We are doing a fat hooker, so you're welcome.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play Diablo 3 with me. I mean, I can, yeah, if you want to play Diablo 3.
If anybody wants to play Diablo 3, Uncle Boof will be running the next season when it starts on the 15th.
Okay. You want to play Diablo 3 with me, Boof?
Oh, sure. You can jump in the group.
Yeah, I mean, I'll play.
Hey, BG plays Diablo 3.
Oh, geez. If everybody's down to do some D3 running, it's on.
It's on.
As soon as it drops, man. Yeah, we'll be Boof will be hitting that barbarian and leveling up like a mother. So
I played Vala, I think was my last character, the demon hunter.
DHs are awesome. They're really, really good. If you want to progress, if you want your gems to go really far, it's really, really good to have to understand and know how to play a necromancer, because the speed runs are all based around a necromancer and a barbarian whose sole job it is to keep everyone alive and pick up health loads. That's it. So.
Oh, they moved that away from the monk, because it used to be the a fucking free 0 DPS ultimate free spec monk was just like lol.
Monks still work wonderful if you're actually pushing, but so if you're, I mean, like literally once you hit, so we'll be probably Paragon 400 by the end of the first day, and right when you hit there, as long as you've got 2 Rathma Necromancers, you have a ZDPS Rathma Necromancer whose sole job it is to literally just keep frozen lands up 100% of the time. And then the barbarians are going around picking up all the globes that are spawning from frozen lands. So it's 100% frozen lands time up, while 2 Rathmas just waste everything. So at Paragon 400, you'll be running GR 90s in about 3 minutes with a 4-man group.
Nice.
So it's just real fast gem ups. Real fast gem ups.
Has the software used for creation changed much over the years, or is there a software that always been the best, and just update said software?
There's industry standard software, but like just because it's industry standard doesn't mean it's the best. It just means that they built a foothold like when there was no competition. Like for example, I use 3ds Max, which has been around since fucking ever, and I basically keep using it because my clients mostly use it, and because I'm used to it. But there's definitely better software out there. Like, I actually fucking hate this software. I just haven't had the time to learn a new one.
There's a lot of them out there. Amanda, do you have any form of Twitter or Twitch, etc.? I do have a Twitch account, and it was linked. Thanks, Fail Sauce. I may stream later today. So if you guys want to hang out with me later today, I'll do the thing. We'll play. But yeah, thanks for sharing my Twitch Fail Sauce. I'm Yotsu Omega on Twitch if you guys wanna see me there and play video games with me. Shameless plug time.
Nothing wrong with shameless plugs, mate.
Maybe my girlfriend and I can join on season 14 if you guys are up for it. I'm totally going for the Demon Hunter, says Fail Sauce.
Do you know what? I normally play Wizard. I love playing Wizard, even though Wizard hasn't been like flavor of the season for a while. I do enjoy playing Wizard.
It's been a couple seasons. I mean, ever since the Veers Archon came out, that was just absolutely crazy. Then the next season after that, I went to.
Well, the Veers Archon is very much like her solo running thing. It's not like you wouldn't do that in a group.
Nope. Wizards are still awesome though, they really are.
Did you guys explore the map? If so, what do you think of it? We did explore the map. I think all of us have had the opportunity to do it. so far. I haven't seen like the newest update, but the one I played, I was pretty. I had fun walking around. I broke the map a lot, as I normally do. If you go through my my Steam pictures, it's literally just like hundreds and hundreds of pictures of me going, I broke the game again. I got stuck here. Don't know how I did that. Broke the game.
It's a very, very good thing. That's when it comes down to our closed alpha testing. When that time comes, it will be a whole bunch of us doing exactly that, trying to break the game. Even when it's closed beta testing, we'll have specific players I'm sure we'll invite that will do their very best to break the living hell out of the game. So that's generally the most positive thing that can happen out of that. So
I broke the game by playing normally, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, good. Good for us to know.
Who plays Diablo 3 religiously? Oh, yeah, you read that. That's, yeah, you're good. 終わりだ。もう僕の Twitch チャンネル登録したありがとうございます。
Twitch チャンネル
Twitch チャンネル。
Konnichiwa.
始めまして。私はリーです。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくね。
バカ。
おい。
バカ外人です。
My girlfriend and I played during the beginning of the seasons. Then once we beat the snot out of it, we kind of stopped. Yeah, that's what me and my friends did. We kind of just got stuff.
I love to play, but a lot of guys that I used to play with, I used to be in a lot of really, really high tier leagues and clans, but all those guys, nobody plays it anymore. I mean, there's a lot of things that started to happen that pissed a lot of people off as far as people who were botting and all that good stuff. But Blizzard seems to have come around and really, really put the hammer down on a lot of people who use third-party applications and botting and et cetera, et cetera. So we'll see. I would very much love to play a Diablo season from beginning to end. It's just really rare that I could find anybody to run with that's as insane as I am.
Yeah, so. Like the thing for me as well is like I'll start out a season strong, but then like 2 or 3 weeks in, and I just don't have the time anymore.
I get a month in and nobody wants to play anymore. And I hate playing that game by myself. You know,
it's not a solo game.
No, it's really not. I mean, it's fun to play in groups. That's a blast. And you know, the only time you want to play solo is literally maybe the last week or 2 weeks where you're trying to climb GR leaderboards for solo. That's it. So
you got to get them unlocks.
So yeah. So if we're gonna have some people playing, we've already got. I think we've got some guys. I think who are gonna start the season off running. But there is a Diablo channel and a Boost channel. So if anybody is interested, yeah. Maybe we'll talk to the rest of the VGs about starting a Diablo 3 a Diablo 3 tab.
Yeah, like I said, for me it's literally like I just don't have time to do an entire season. It sucks because I really want to.
Oh.
That's a lot of fun.
Hello?
Hello?
My internet's back. My internet died for like a good minute.
Oh, dude.
I missed all the questions after my girlfriend and I played during the beginning of the seasons.
Any idea when the next state of the game is coming? It is there every 6 weeks. So, when did our last state of the game drop? On the 5th?
I think we're 3 weeks in. I think we've got another 3 weeks.
We got another 3 weeks? Okay.
Girl, don't forget to save.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome.
No sauce is on top of the save.
Be right back. I gotta see if this chicken is rested enough, and I will return.
Okay.
Bark.
Don't know why my internet just went out.
Oh, hey, look. I need to restart ZBrush because I saved. Fucking yeah.
Hey.
That bugs.
It kind of looks like Theo's wearing overalls right now.
It's a tabard. Theo is wearing a tabard.
I would love a country Theo skin. Where they're just wearing like, oh man, overalls and stuff. Hey Jin!
Aloha!
Ahoy hoy!
大家好.
Ni hao, ni hao ma. See, Visionary Games is made up of many different cultures, and I'm trying my best to appropriate all of them.
Hola.
Konnichiwa.
Yes.
Just walk in. There's a new greeting every time.
¿Dónde está el queso?
What the
Where's the
hell?
cheese?
Yeah, where's the cheese?
In my sandwich.
Oh man,
Yeah.
you took the last of the cheese, man. How could you?
No, there's cheese. There's lots of cheese left. We went to buy cheese 2 days ago.
Loving the design, but the front at the bottom looking pretty similar to Magnus. Is she a mage of some kind too?
No, this is like what you'd expect to see on like a Crusader or something. I get what you mean though. I do understand.
Uh-oh, who dropped? Who dropped?
Omega.
Ah,
For like,
Reasons?
for like half a second.
It's
What? What
in the
the?
world?
somebody's moving me.
It's Boof.
No, Boop is eating.
Can't just go around blaming Booth for everything. What the?
He's the only
Although-
one with access.
Although it's usually probably pretty accurate. So
God damn it, Booth!
I'm waiting for the meme that VG loves loincloths. Because all their characters have loincloths.
Yep.
Edgar, appropriate all the food. All of it.
Oh yeah.
yes, Boop is a tremendous troll. I apologize.
aim, stress, whatever it is.
Yep.
Um, almost like you're doing that like for real. You create these patterns, and then you kind of wrap the patterns around the model, and then tell it to simulate. And then you use the result like in whichever way you want. So like you couldn't really do a sculpt and then put that into the simulation. What you'd do is you'd do the simulation first, and then sculpt over the top of it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it does get really good results. I just kind of like this is very therapeutic.
Excellent.
Oh my god, will you possibly be doing a Japanese translation for the game? I'm not good enough in Japanese to actually translate the game. Like, I can probably... Like, I know we do know people who know native Japanese speakers, and if they don't help, I know some native Japanese speakers who probably would want to help. But me personally, I'm not strong enough in Japanese to be like, yes, I can translate the game perfectly, and everybody will be happy. Because a Japanese translation would be more for like Japanese speakers, and it's really hard to get a good translation. Like you can do it.
You should totally do. You should totally do a weeb announcer pack though. It's like everything in broken Japanese. It's like
that pentakill made my kokoro go doki doki.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Sugoi.
Omega, you know you have free reign with what's going on as far as
Voice
announcer voice packs right now. So hey, you get on it and do what you will.
What's probably gonna end up happening is I'm just gonna like record like voice packs and just give them to Booth. Be like, hey Booth, you wanna?
Well, here's the thing: you have to have fun doing this. If you have fun doing it, someone else will have fun using it.
Yeah. So. One day I may just like sit down and be like, I want to record an announcer pack. Will Omega be the announcer?
Omega will be one of the announcers. Yes.
Yes, we have multiple announcers in the game, so you can pick one that you enjoy.
We'll ship with a few announcers. I'm pretty sure.
Mhm. It's like when you're playing like a game like Dark Souls where you can pick the voice for your character.
Yeah.
Well, you won't be able to pick the voice for your character, but
pick the voice for your announcer though.
Oh, absolutely. Just like we're doing our very best to make it make the availability of being able to pick what kind of music you want in with your game as well.
Mm-hmm.
If you want awesome orchestra music, we should be able to do that. If you want like big epic percussion and only that, we should be able to do that. If you want electro, we should be able to do that. If you want metal, we'll do that. And there very well may be a ragtime mid-19th century honky-tonk piano as well.
If you can give me an electro swing background music pack, I will love you forever.
We're going to work on all this stuff.
Yeah. An allied inhibitor is under attack. Why did I do TV British? An allied inhibitor is under attack.
Go for this. Go for something similar to the adjutant from StarCraft 2.
I don't know who that is. Hold on.
Hold on, let me just YouTube that.
Let me just YouTube it. Let me just hit up YouTube.
Fantastic voice, and that would be a really, really cool. Something in that style would be a very, very cool female announcer pack.
The Argent what? Who is it?
The adjutant.
Adjutant.
Let me find it.
Yeah. Star.
There it is.
I heard adjective.
Adjutant.
Adjutant.
I found it.
Okay, I'm gonna send this to you, Omega.
Okay.
So you get an idea.
Does VG have a headquarters? We are currently all remote right now. Hopefully we can get a headquarters at some point.
Working on it.
that'd be sweet.
Oh wait, this is all dialogues. What the hell?
I found a little thing. The quotes.
Okay.
A little thing.
I've
Our
found a
ally
little-
space is under attack. She has like a lot of effects on her. She's kind of like a robot.
Oh yeah, exactly. Oh our announcers will mostly be very heavily affected.
Mhm.
All right, right back.
Our allies are being attacked. Let's see. I'll read through a couple of these. Auxiliary mining units activated. Base is under attack. Yeah, so like heavy affected voice lines. I guess I can announce that. Yeah, one of the announcers, guys. Woo. We have a lot of them. I think pretty much every voice actor on the team is gonna have some sort of announcer kind of thing. Nuclear launch detected. You're just like, yeah, you know, just a nuke.
Ion cannon is ready.
Command center upgrade complete. The hard part about the finding clip was that I didn't know how to spell adjutant, and so I was like, how to.
Well, May didn't even hear the right fucking word, so.
Yeah, it was just like, what? I was like, what?
Adjective.
Oh man, my friend, she's in Korea right now for her honeymoon.
Ooh.
They're taking cute pictures.
Sounds romantic.
Yeah. Is Girl going to create all, or is there more people working? We have 3 character artists working on Masters right now. Elithenia, who's working on Freya currently. Deepfield Dev, who's working on Worden. And Lee here has been working on Theo, as well as Magnus, who is basically done. And is in the final production stages.
Elithenia is also working on Cronin.
Cronin? So Elithenia is also going to be working on Cronin. Yo, that's nice, says Fish 3010.
That's nice.
I don't know. Thanks. We're glad you think it's nice. Can't wait to see some stuff for Cronin. We can't wait to show you stuff for Cronin.
Yeah, that's the thing, like, no matter how excited you think you are to see this stuff, I promise you, we are, like, way more excited to show it to you.
It's like your friend, you're just like, guys, check out what we did.
Yeah, for real. Like, we don't make this stuff for it to not be seen, you know?
Oh my god, I think I remember seeing somewhere in the YouTube comments that you're foreign to the US. If so, can you please specify? No, I'm an American. I was born here. I've been here all my life.
Yeah? Where's your birth certificate? Fucking prove it.
It's in the closet, in the safe, in the fireproof safe.
Yeah, okay, Obama. If that is even your real name.
It's not, but alright. Michelle, quiet. I just ate 20 hot wings like a boss. Hey! Achievement unlocked. Ate 20 hot wings like a boss. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a paleontologist. Then
me
I
too.
wanted to be a game art creator. I ended up as an education major. Hey, you are going to bring our future.
I wanted to be a paleontologist when I was a kid, and then I wanted to be the guy that invents bubblegum flavors.
Girl has a wide variety.
And then I wanted to be in the military, and then I got hit by a car, and I ended up doing game art. So,
do they stream our? Elathenia does stream, but she doesn't stream VG stuff. She likes showing you guys stuff when it's ready to be released. Dub does not stream. He's really busy, so he mostly does it when he has time. So I don't think he actually.
I think Deep Field Dev is basically dead right now. He's just like the last I heard from him was like the other day. He was like, "Oh yeah, I've already been awake 48 hours, and I'm about to go to another work site." I'm like, "Bro, you need to calm down."
Deep Field needs a nap.
What's up? What happened?
Deep Field needs a nap.
Deep Field needs a nap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hashtag get Deep Field a nap. But like Warden is looking amazing, guys. I can't wait for you guys to see him.
I haven't seen him. Where's he at?
He's in character art somewhere. I don't know.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Yeah. You haven't seen the new one?
I have not.
Oh my gosh.
What the hell?
It's
What
like
in
way
the-
up there.
What in the god dang it?
What in the cotton picking? Wait a cotton picking minute.
I'm gonna take a look at him. Okay. Ooh. Santa
Yeah.
stuff's looking awesome.
Yeah. June, you need to make Deep Field take his mandatory nap.
Oh yeah. And
Where is
mandatory
he?
food time.
I think it's in the Discord. You may have to scroll up like years to find it.
Oh, Lee, Sarah the Asian. That pic that he put for our androgynous vampire looks awesome.
Any pictures?
I don't think I've seen that.
He
I haven't
tagged
seen
it.
it
Let me
either.
see. What do you think?
Mighty, are you part of VG now? Mighty's always been part of VG. Mighty's been part of VG longer than I've been part of VG.
Here, take a look at that. I linked it.
Okay, give me a sec here.
That's not the vampire.
It's not? Okay.
That's Inferno.
Oh, that's Inferno? Oh, okay, excellent.
Hey!
that leak.
Hey!
Oh,
Why would you throw it
did
in-
you just leak shit into the stream?
Why did you just throw it in the stream chat?
HR!
God damn it!
Oh, well,
Boof.
shit.
Why did you just DM it?
Leaks.
There's a leak. There's not a picture of Warden in character art. Nowhere. Oh, here it is. Excuse me. Way up in the deep blue yonder.
Yeah, like I said, you have to scroll up years to get to. Oh my god.
Inferno, so what? No big deal.
It's fine.
This is a character everybody already knows about.
Yeah.
As well as the androgynous vampire. So I feel no shame.
You're fine. It was such a random place to put it.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna link it like
Like, yeah, you're gonna like DM.
in like yeah.
You're gonna DM.
Oh, fuck it, here it is in public, man. Fucking right on, brother.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay.
Alright, well then delete it if it doesn't need to be there.
You can't delete it.
You can't. Who's got the rights? You should be able to delete that.
You can't
Oh,
delete
Omega,
Twitch messages.
you're a mod here, so
I can't delete Twitch messages.
It doesn't show Omega as a mod on your list of mods. It only shows demonic.
Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, Omega might not be like a chat mod. Let me.
Yeah, slash mod space it's Omega.
Yo!
That's concept art.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's not that big a deal. I like how on this stream we keep sharing Asian stuff. He's never here to.
He's been here a little bit lately, actually.
No. It's like he's not here to be like, yeah, go ahead and show my stuff. It's fine.
If you've got a problem, you can message me. There we go.
It's fine. It's no big deal. Screenshot it before it goes away. Like,
Wait,
we're not gonna delete it. That's too much work.
Someone asked if I'm part of VG. Fish. Is that Fish like that I used to play Paragon with?
Golden Lake is not leaking things anymore, just booth. Because Golden Lake hasn't been here in forever to leak things.
Rename
Yeah,
Uncle Goose to Uncle Lee.
Golden Leak came to Europe and then like he hasn't been the same since then. You think I'm joking, but like I seen it.
He experienced a whole new world.
New fans, point of view.
A whole new world.
With free healthcare at point of delivery.
In Kinder Eggs. For tasting a whole new world. There you go. Europe changes you, man. You taste non-high fructose corn syrup soda and everything changes. Also, white chocolate Snickers. You guys have white chocolate Snickers?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, I can send you some if you want.
Please do.
Snickers I already love. Are you kidding me? White chocolate Snickers?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I start making Homer sounds when that happens.
If you if you ever get the opportunity to go to Scotland, you go to Glasgow, they will deep fry fucking anything for you. You go into a chip shop with a fucking Snickers bar, they'll deep fry that shit for you.
We do that at carnivals
I've
here.
I've heard that.
Dude, like they deep fried a pizza.
We deep fry ice here.
You shouldn't really do that. If you deep fry ice, it tends to explode.
That blows up. Water. Yeah, water and oil are not good. Ice cream, on the other hand, fried ice cream is amazing.
I mean, it sounds good. Recently, I've been eating Snickers for breakfast when I go to work.
Just.
Don't come for me, May.
One day, you just be sitting in the office and you'll randomly hear roar. You're like, who the fuck is that? It's not me!
Roar, XD!
She'll be like, roar, and I'll be like, XD, roar. It's like, Nay, no, this is my breakfast. Omega, that's not real food.
Yeah, Omega, that's not real food.
Like, no, May, it is food. I can eat it.
No.
You need to eat my breakfast. You like my breakfast.
I feel like there's gonna be like an
I feel like
an
Boost
intervention.
breakfast is like extra meaty.
Right.
No, it's usually a dozen eggs, but with only 2 yolks and then a bowl of oatmeal.
When I was young, I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large.
I feel like in the office, May's just gonna walk up to my office. Hey, Becca, you eat yet? No? Okay, we're gonna go eat now. But it's not my break yet. It is now.
Yes, I am definitely
I'm HR and
gonna
I'm
do that.
authorizing it.
There it is.
Oh my god, you ate yet? No.
No.
Okay, let's go. We're going right now.
I'm not hungry. Shut up and get in the car.
Too bad.
Oh my god, May's my designated lunch buddy.
May just like rocks up in the morning. Yo, get in the car, nerds. We're going eating.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that to you for breakfast too. Like,
Here's
hey,
eating breakfast.
you got breakfast? Okay, let's go. We're getting
I
breakfast.
don't eat breakfast, May.
Too bad.
You
What
gonna
we
learn
need to do-
today.
we need to get the whole VG team over to the UK. That way, everybody can experience a traditional English breakfast, and the American stomachs that aren't used to it will absolutely be just
Oh yeah, man, you guys are gonna be shitting all over
and
the place.
flatulence everywhere. Oh yeah.
I had those traditional English breakfasts.
Like the beans on
Like
toast.
no. It like the real funny thing is Americans that haven't been to England before and they order a hash brown.
Oh, that's got to be great.
First of all.
Like hash browns over here are not what you guys are used to.
And chips. And chips.
Mozzarella sticks are real food if you eat enough. Thanks, fail sauce.
No.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you're like someone's like, oh yeah, do you want to eat like this whole like tub of mozzarella? And you're like, no, that's like really fucking bad for you. Okay, but how about if we deep fry it first?
There you go.
Oh, well, then
Yeah.
hell yeah.
You need the salsa though. If you don't have the salsa, then it's like.
I'll tell you what you should do. If you do like a garlic mash or a garlic puree, something like that, save what you don't eat, and the very next morning make the most amazing potato cakes you've ever had in your life.
Hey, girl, guess what?
What up?
We got 18 minutes.
Like what do we? Don't know what that was.
I don't know.
It was excellent, whatever it was.
Alright.
I don't believe it.
I think I translated that like 30 seconds after you said that. I think you said like, what? No way. I was like, wait, huh? Oh!
Lift me up and help me to fly away. Yep, not
English hash browns are delicious. That's basically what McDonald's serves.
Oh yeah, I suppose yeah. McDonald's in America serves English style hash browns.
Yep.
Oh.
But like I
Too
went
bad
to a
McDonald's
diner
are
in the States and I was like, oh yeah, I'll take steak and eggs and some hash browns, and the stuff that they put on my plate, I was like, the fuck is this? Come on.
Was it a grand sandwich? You know you can't start the day without a delicious grand sandwich.
What the fuck, Omega? There's something really wrong with you.
Now I'm
Yeah.
not. I haven't listened to the music yet, but I'm wondering, Lee, since you are representing the UK, you are playing some Dorja, right?
No, it's literally all fucking American bands today.
Oh yeah. Nobody in the States knows about Dorja. Oh my gosh. Good band.
All just American metal bands today. So yeah, guys, apparently the stream's coming to an end soon, so get your last minute questions in and stuff. Apo 1984, you're a year older than me, so yeah, you know what good music is. I'm assuming the 1984 is your birthday. You know.
I'm his boyfriend.
They're saying hi.
Hello.
I'm expecting your boyfriend just to have like a room just in the office where he's just streaming. Like, he doesn't do anything. He just has like a room.
He just has a room streaming. He'll stream PPR.
Yeah.
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 This is gonna be a fun stream. I'm gonna walk into my stream playing PPR and just playing characters that I voice. And just be passive aggressive.
This really cracks me up at how much Lee is able to do in just one stream. It just blows my mind.
He can summon a sphere and then make a
I can
sphere.
summon a sphere. Love it.
Summon a sphere. That was excellent.
Exactly
Summon
what's
a
happening.
sphere.
Summoning a fucking sphere.
We need to get Oni back on here just so he can say "summon the sphere" in his Oni voice, and then he can go back to whatever he was doing.
Can that be a line? Oh, I can try to do it. Hold on, let me see.
Summon the sphere.
Whoa.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That right there should probably be an announcer voice as well.
What's up, Demi-Tree? He says, hi, Omega Manger. Boost here, too.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Who's May? I only know of June. I only know of June.
I love that we're giving her a scarf.
Yeah.
Well, Theo gets cold.
You know? When you feel the cold touch of your god, it's just, you know, sometimes it's just a little chill. A little chill.
The scarf is thick.
Is Theo wearing like the infinity scarf?
The infinity scarf. That's excellent.
Like the scarf. It's like a scarf that like
They're
you
just
can.
big circles is all there. Okay.
Well, no, they turn into different things. Like you can wear it as like a bandana or like a neck or like a normal scarf or like a like
I don't know. Probably not. Maybe
It
not.
changes.
Strangle you with it.
I don't even know what that is.
Hold on. It's like a loop for your neck.
A loop for your neck.
It's kind of what it is.
It's kind of like, I mean, when someone says a loop for your neck, all I can think of is like, so it'll end all
I
my
intend
fucking
it.
pain then? Just like...
Is Theo an androgynous character? Yes, they are.
Theo hasn't told us what gender they are, and honestly, we don't care, because Theo's awesome anyway.
Theo's also the name of Bill Cosby's son on his TV show sitcom from the 80s.
Bill Cosby.
Whatever happened to him? To
Whatever
Theo.
Well,
happened to Bill
he's
Cosby?
currently-
Oh my
To
God.
Theo, to Theo, to Theo, to Theo, to
Okay.
Theo.
Don't
Theo.
know.
Is he still an actor?
What happened to Bill Cosby? 54 rapes is what happened to Bill Cosby.
I found.
He rapes,
okay,
but he
so-
saves. And he
You
saves,
saw
but he
the
rapes.
Dave Chappelle, but he does rape.
yeah. He saved a lot of people, but he did rape.
So I searched up the word infinity scarf and I got like a link to Kohl's.
He saves way more than he rapes, and he only rapes to save.
My God.
But he does.
Like what was it? He pitched that superhero. It's like, so how about a superhero whose powers only work if he touches female genitals?
Yep, that's the one.
Like you see people getting mugged and shot and stuff, and he's like runs up to him. He's like, "Yo, let me touch your pussy." God damn it,
Oh my
Chappelle!
god.
Dave Chappelle, just fucking brilliant.
Get away! Get away! Get away! That's how he activates his powers. Yep, Dave Chappelle. We need to get Almighty a T-shirt that says, "Do you even low poly, bro?"
Do you even rate Topo?
Oh God damn it!
Let's see. I mean, so it's literally okay. So like an infinity scarf is like literally just like a circle of fabric.
Oh, my
it's
daughter
a
has
That's
that.
all it is. Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
a circle scarf.
Yeah. It's just
it's a
like
scarf that you don't have to wrap around your neck.
yeah, it's like literally just like you can because of the way it
Pre-wrapped
is,
scarf.
you can fold it and it works in different ways. Like you can wear it as like a bandana or like just a normal scarf or like a hand warmer. Like it just has different functions because it's just a circle.
This is actually super cool.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was gonna like the scarf. I like the scarf.
Scarves are a really good accessory. Recently, fanny packs are coming back for some reason, though. You gonna get a fanny pack, May?
I had one from ages ago.
Do you want to know what we call them in England?
What do you call them?
Bum bags.
Fun bags?
Bum bags.
Bum.
Bum bag.
Bum bags. Okay.
That's discrimination. Fanny packs.
There's no discrimination because fanny means something else in England.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fanny means vagina.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, now you do, and knowing is half the battle.
I thought fanny was like,
Joe.
I thought fanny was like your butt.
Well, that is in America.
Yeah.
Like it's like what was it? Like I saw on a TV show, like some guy, like this woman was telling someone like, "I'm gonna spank your fanny," and I was just like, "What?"
Oh my gosh.
That also makes it even the more hilarious when on Gordon Ramsay's The F Word that was there in the UK, when he's sitting down eating raw oysters with Sharon Osbourne, because she talked about how much she hated them, and she picked one up and smells like an old fanny. She did. She said it. Wasn't me. She said it. Sharon Osbourne.
To be fair, Sharon Osbourne can say whatever the fuck she wants.
Sharon Osbourne
Yeah,
does
pretty
so
much.
much. When will VG do another community corner? I think we're doing one Saturday, aren't we? Isn't that the next one?
Yes, I think so. And if you have any questions to ask, you need to go onto our Discord. I think Shakar put out like a something in the
APB?
announcer channel.
Right back.
Hang on. Let me find it. Okay, yeah. So Shakar put in the announcer channel yesterday. Hello, community. The next community corner is coming. Is closing in now. Fucking English is a language that I speak. It's closing in now, so it's your chance to get some questions out. If you have a question regarding the project, please PM them to me. We hope to answer as many questions as we can in the community corner, but be aware that we can't answer everything. So if you have any questions that you want answered in the community corner, go onto Discord and private message Shikar.
You speak English, sugar? Is it true Theo has like 10 kids?
Is it true what?
Theo has like 10 kids.
I'm pretty sure Theo is celibate.
Uh,
But
Do you
that,
guys
that
remember-
hasn't been confirmed by law yet, so...
do you guys remember The Legacy of Kain and Soul Reaver?
Yep. Soul Reaver was one of my... well, still is one of my favorite games of all time. Raziel is by far one of the best characters ever put into a video game. Like, the entire, like, backstory for him, the character development, like, everything about him is absolutely superb. And I think that if people haven't played the Soul Reaver series because of, like, age or, you know, like, anything really, like, they're genuinely missing out. It's easily one of the best story-driven RPGs like ever.
Girl, don't forget to save. I remember seeing the advertisements in various magazines and games, but I didn't play them. They had this game in development called Legacy of Kain: Dead Sun, and it looked badass, but they canceled it.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
So this scarf, I think, is probably going to be something I'll simulate.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like blocking it out at the moment, but like getting the accurate folds for this scarf is going to be a real pain in the ass. So I'll probably simulate it.
We have 5 minutes, guys. Get your questions in. Go, go, go. No question is too stupid. So if you're like, oh man, my question is
that's
stupid.
a dangerous statement.
If you feel like your question's stupid, ask it anyway, and
Yeah.
we'll decide if we want to answer it.
Yo, man, why's your question so stupid all the time, man?
Oh man, girl, did you see the somebody leaked the beta of Pokemon Gold and Silver?
What?
So somebody linked the beta of when Pokemon Gold and Silver was still coming out, they released a blah blah blah, like a beta for it for like game shows, and and they had like a whole bunch of beta Pokemon that didn't release in the final thing, and so somebody got a ROM of the demo, and they're like ripping sprites out of it, and the Pokemon in the game just kind of look funny. Wow, Mega Wow. What's wrong, Apple? What did I do?
What didn't you do?
I don't know what I did. Did you advance a lot in development since the last state of the game? I feel like you don't release a lot of info anymore, which is scaring me.
Actually, a lot of the development has come along on like the programming side of things. Like, there's a ton of stuff that those guys have done. And also, like, there are gonna be patches of development where things are just slow. It's just a thing that happens. Like, you can't really maintain a constant pace of development when things are in like a state of flux or like change. You know, like there's like, for example, you know, the jungle boss redesign. Even Theo has had like a bit of a redesign. You know, those kind of things will kind of like slow down the pace of development.
Where was the leak? The leak was I think just Inferno. It's not even really a leak. It's just more like you guys got to see concept art.
Yes.
Oh, we have 1 minute left, right?
And this Odie, before I forget, I got bitched at for not doing it last time. Right, so you all done with questions and stuff? Nobody got any more questions?
Guess so. Doesn't seem like it.
Well, you know, see you later, innit?
Bye, guys.
Because it's time to go. I feel like I need to have like a goodbye song or something.
So long, farewell. I'm not gonna do the whole song.
There's a going home song that's played on the radio here on Radio 1. It's like they play it on the Friday at 5 o'clock, like every Friday, and it's like it's just the cheesiest song, super cheesy. They get people to phone in and be like, "My name is Lee, and I'm going home. My name is Lee, and I'm from England. My name is Lee, and I fucking hate this. My name is Lee, and I'm going home."
What the hell is happening?
Yeah, so that's a thing that happens over here. Anyway, thank you to everyone for coming along. Thank you to everyone that donated either responsibly or irresponsibly. And we'll see you on Saturday evening, same time. Later, everybody.
I appreciate you guys.
Bye bye.